Hello, and welcome to Imperial March Podcast, the show most by spinning the outer rim. I'm your host, Rocky, along with my other host, guys, people, things, Seismic,
Uh,
and Bryce.
Hi,
So
I'm
today,
tired.
and late, he forgot about the podcast. Can you believe it? My disdain for him is imminent.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Why would it be on a
Yes.
Sunday? Stop breathing into your
Sorry.
microphone.
Huh?
Right. So today, we
Is
will be
something wrong
talking.
with my mic?
No, it's just.
Okay.
Alright. So today we will be talking about Star Wars stop motion. Now, what is Star Wars stop motion, you may be asking? If you don't know, well, then you're probably not a real Star Wars fan. Stop motion is an art of filmmaking where one takes a picture of an object, in this case, Star Wars action figure, and moves it, then takes another picture. When edited on a computer, it's sped up to a high frame rate and creates the illusion of movement. Now, for Star Wars stop motion, YouTubers take stop motion animation of clone troopers, Jedi, Sith, Star Wars figures in general, and make either three things generally: either a battle scene, a short film with a story, or an hour-long film, also known as just a feature, as some call it. Now, what are we really talking about
I've
today?
never done that. I've only done two of those things.
All right. We're neither have I. I don't think any of us have done a feature. All right. We're talking about why we think stop motion is awesome. So, for me personally, here's how I see it. I see stop motion as a tool and like an outlet,
To keep
I
your
guess.
imagination alive
Yes, and
and not dead like some people.
so
Yeah, talking to you.
so what was I saying? Um, I see stop motion as a way to make short films without a team of people, without having to spend a crap ton of money on sets, props, actors, and such.
Or 3D
And
programs.
plus, and 3D programs, well, you
Or
still can
3D
use that if you want
programs.
to.
Like if you wanted to like animate it completely, this is a better
Yeah,
alternative because
yeah.
it's really it looks better and it's
Mhm.
cheaper and easier.
Plus, I am a teenage guy, so trying to get friends interested in making a movie is hard to play poker with Darth Vader.
That's actually quite easy.
Huh?
That's actually quite easy. He has a terrible poker face.
I know. No, he has the best poker
No, he
face in the
doesn't.
world.
He starts breathing really loud, fast. He's like, and then you're like, oh, got him.
uh, well, okay. So it's just hard, alright. Also, it's a way to make good films. For me, my life is hopefully going to be end up making movies. That's what I hope at least. And a stop motion is a way to start with no budget and things you probably already have. So,
Yeah,
I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, I mean, why Star Wars? Star Wars is one of my favorite movie sagas, plus the fact that it has the biggest lore universe out there, so you can practically do any type of film you want with it,
yeah,
like
seriously.
cowboy, anything. You could remake like I don't know, heck, you could do Twilight in Star Wars, except everyone would kill you.
Except that's, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. But that's the thing is I always tell people is like even though it's Star Wars figures and it's in Star Wars, you can
The
basically
more anyone would
translate
Jacob.
it. Well, you can translate it to like any other kind of movie, like
Hmm.
there's zombie ones and everything. So it's like if you don't like Star Wars, you can still watch them because it's like I mean you can
Yeah.
have a Western even though it's Star Wars
Uh-huh.
figures. Just try
Yeah.
to not imagine them different aliens, and then it's so it's
Hmm.
like. It's like the Cowboys versus Alien movie.
Yeah. You can do
Have you guys
anything.
ever saw that?
Yes.
Yay! I'm not the only one.
I mean, stop motion is a way to just create anything you want. And like you can as Sosmic said, I mean you can do Western, you could do drama, you can do romance, but no one would watch that, but well I wouldn't. But
Me neither.
Also, stop motion is a way to make friends. I mean, I met Seismic and Bryce through stop motions, along with other good friends like Jedi Master Ronan, Darkstalks, and Commander 767, and many, many more. It's a great way to connect with other fans of Star Wars and future filmmakers. I
Yeah.
mean, and lastly, stop motion is a way to promote whatever you feel is necessary. I mean, with a camera, Windows Movie Maker, and some crappy paint effects, you can tell a story so epic, but also have a tone. I mean, something that you feel is important. Like we've seen this before, films can send messages, and stop motion is a great way to get your message out there via cool action scenes and dialogue and stuff. So,
Plus, the
mhm,
Star Wars stop motion community is not a bunch of jerks. Like,
yeah,
you're not gonna get a whole bunch of people trolling because you have paint effects and you're not as good as the best person that's doing it, you know? It's like
yeah,
everyone's gonna help you along, and I know I would. I'd be like, yo, this is good and all, but one thing or something like that, but I'll still make it constructive, and I think a lot of people here do that too.
yeah. People will leave good comments. I mean, like if you post it, yeah, like if the community didn't exist, and let's just say you were alone and you had just started, so
Ooh,
generally your stop motion isn't going to be the best in the world. You probably will be very much discouraged
you'll
within
make
the
one,
first video
and then you'll be
episode.
done.
Yeah, because the internet is a cruel, cold cesspit. So, trolls and um, other types of weird mystical beasts
That is why
from the
I
internet.
stayed away from gaming.
Yes, gaming is. Hey, wait, we do gaming.
Yeah, so I was about to say we didn't.
But
Well, stuff like Call of Duty and stuff like that.
mhm,
Well, that's why I stayed away from that, because
mhm.
you always got
The
people
trolls,
cussing out. Yeah, you always got people cussing over people out and stuff like that.
and just like
I've seen it, and
mhm.
like for one, like hey, you f bombs suck and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, gaming community and other communities on YouTube generally are less friendly. I think actually stop motion community is one of the most tightly knit communities in
Because we're all
on YouTube
pretty close
because
friends.
I can't really find any other communities out there. I've looked for other types of genres and stuff, but no one out there really even the like Transformers stop motion community and sometimes the Star Trek community, usually they're all combined, you know?
Yeah.
Like everyone makes a Star Wars stop motion who's going to make a stop motion with action figures generally. And like someone makes a G.I. Joe film, there isn't too much of a community for that. There isn't like such a large community for that.
Halo 2,
It's a
there's
lot.
like no Halo community at all for
I
stop
know there's
motions.
Halo community for gaming, but not for stop
There's barely
motions.
any
Yeah.
Halo stop motions at all, barely, let alone a
Hmm.
community.
Yeah, I mean, just like Star Wars stop motion is such a rare thing. I mean, the big YouTubers like Freddie Wong and Smosh and PewDiePie, those people have like they meet up and they do videos together, that kind of thing, you know. Like, they're big and they have a community, quote unquote, sort of.
Well,
But
spelled, we get
like,
paid by YouTube community.
yeah, we don't get paid for
No,
anything. But
well, it's fun.
they have like a community sort of like they like the Fine Brothers. They'll invite people on, like they have their own shows and they combine and do that kind of stuff and talk to each other. I guess I don't know. No one really knows, but I think we have the most tightly knit YouTube community on here because we're all fans and we all make films. And even if they are with action figures, who really cares because they're awesome. So
Yeah, at
Star
this
Wars emotion
point,
is a very rare thing.
yeah, no, it's getting even rarer every
Hmm.
minute.
People make stop motions less and less every day because, say, when you start this, you're generally around like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or whatever. And during that time, it's a good time of your life. There's no high school, there's only junior high or other
I'm in
schools, and
junior high.
I know you're
Even
lucky right now.
though you jerk bags out there might not think so,
It's just,
because of my high voice.
um, no, you don't sound that little. You sound like Darth Vader.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. All right. It's just, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when you start out stop motion, you're all happy and you're free and you have all the time in the world, but then this thing called high school comes along, and then this thing called freshman year comes along, this thing called senior year comes along, and your life starts getting a little bit more busy. Then you turn 18, then to get a job. And then somehow during all that, you have to find a way to make action figure films in your basement. So, or in your bedroom. Mine's my bedroom.
Yeah.
Most people are basements, but
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's not easy when you get
it's not
busy.
easy.
But
So
that's why we need
another
more
thing,
people
I
that
know
are
it's
younger.
hard to get people. Yeah, we need young audience.
We
We
can
need
train
people that can
you.
start out.
Seriously,
Because
I'll
a lot
help
of
you.
people actually don't realize that stop motion. I'm not saying I'm wise or anything. That I like other people who have been around here lots longer than me. They can give you so much free advice, story wise, and
Yeah.
teach you stuff and what programs to use, and can start you out of like if you're going to be a future filmmaker or whatever. And
Rocky actually told me what
mm,
is really good and what sucks.
and other people told me that, and I agree with them. Like, let's say
I
something
am a rookie at stop motions.
and see he likes it. So.
He
See, a
does.
lot of people stop doing them, and a lot of people need to do them more because
Like Moreno Kit and
a-
XU on the
they were the
person
founders.
88.
A lot of people
Yeah.
say, a lot of people hate on them sometimes because they do battles, but I mean, alright, so what? They did battles. They're not like their animation was good, but we should give them a little bit more of respect because they actually founded the idea for us to make stop motion with a big story and stuff. So we owe a lot to them for sort of bringing it around, and then other people start doing it, adding stories and making it better and better. But the people who started it, we owe a lot to.
I wonder who actually started it, who those people saw doing it. Like, because I don't
I
think
know,
Marino Kit just decided to do it one day. I think he saw somebody else do it. So I want to know.
probably Xndo
Yeah,
88.
but
He
who
was
who
the
did he
first
see?
one that we knew of.
Well, the first one you know of, but
Then again, he didn't do real stop motion too much. He did video stop motion. He probably like saw a stop motion movie and is like, I could probably do some of my action figures. Google search and stuff like. Someone started down the road, but
yeah, well, it's
there was the founders, and they kind of left, but we still have a few people left from the old ancient times, which means like 4 years ago. And
the
stop
dates.
motion, when I started, all the way till about 2000, I don't want to say mid 2012, was going really good. Like 2010, 2011 to halfway through 2012. It was really like the biggest.
I
It wasn't
think
that wasn't the biggest, but people were getting way more views. People were putting out like every week. I remember
2009
some guy used to do
ish.
a show called like the stop motion roundup or something because there were so many stop motions each
Yeah,
week that he could like list like 5 of them in a video.
that was
That's how many.
what was that last year? Is it was 2011 or 2012? I
Last year was
remember.
2012.
No, no, I know what last year was. I was wondering when he was doing that. It was last year
I don't.
2011.
Sorry, we don't remember your name if you're watching this, but
It's Ortica 44.
yeah, that's it. Portico 44 or DK. I don't know, but
It's
just
19. Did you just say 1944?
No,
no.
44.
Oh.
Oh,
Jeez, Bryce.
but yeah, you used to do
I'm
those.
stupid.
Um, derp. Um,
Derp 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 derp.
all right, enough singing. There is no singing allowed. All right, but I think stop motion. Like, there's a large community out there we all know for Star Wars cosplayers. Like there's the 501st, and they have a big,
Massive.
giant club, and
Massive.
I know, and the Mandalorian mercs and the robot building people. We sometimes I feel like if we had enough people, we would be acknowledged.
I just want to be on Star
Honestly,
Wars website. Like their official
yeah.
website. Like this one time I saw this one popular YouTube channel get featured for like remaking the Star Trench fight scene and
Oh
out
yeah.
of like
Mhm.
scraps or whatever. And it's like, really? I mean, we're actually making original stories with these things. and
Mhm.
doing it for free.
The Nyan Cat, the most annoying thing ever, has more views than our stop motion.
I don't care about views. I
Well,
just wanted Star Wars to recognize it.
All that thing does is meow 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 meow.
sing along with Bryce. All right. Honestly, I feel like if we had enough people, like let's say we got, this is just a guess, but like let's say we got 200 people doing this. That's crazy, and it probably won't ever happen. But if it did, what would happen? Will we be recognized as a Star Wars fan community, or would they flag us for using their music?
Um,
Or would
well,
they partner us?
it's
Or would it
Disney.
make it a club and give us special music to use? Or what? It
I
all
think
depends. It's really hard to just tell.
we would. Uh,
If there were 200 people doing it and it was getting popular on YouTube, I think they'd acknowledge us.
there'd be trolls.
Yeah, there would be trolls, but we would still have the community.
It'd be massive.
Yes.
Crush them all.
I've seen a few. I've seen a few trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have trolls, but um,
Not to the extent of
I
gaming.
mean, we've
stuff.
seen trolls, we've seen traitors, we've seen cheaters, we've seen liars, Archimedes 227, and we've seen a lot of
Wait, what?
Archimedes 227.
Archimedes. Oh, okay.
And it just stop motion is such a special thing, and stories and everything about it is just like stop motion for me is a world of opportunities because you can go any way you want. You can go any type of story. You can go any type of music. You can do any type of genre. You can do any type of figure. You can do soldier. You can do the knight. You can do the um, smuggler. Whatever. You can do whatever you want. Any type of story in this world, and bringing it back to its full glory would have to take the people right now to make lots of stop motions, lots and like lots of stop motions, but regularly. Like we'd have to have that week up again, like the 3 a
I
week type
try
thing.
to put. I actually try to put stuff up regularly, but it doesn't really happen because I have
If
a huge FPS thing.
we'd have to, there'd have to be out of the all of us. Like there's not that many of us anymore, but the ones who exist, I'm gonna say about 30 or 40, right?
Mhm. Wait,
We'd have
that are on right now, or like
that
30
are
or
still
40?
around.
Oh, well, it's like 10, like that I know
10
of,
big.
but I'm sure there's other ones that I don't know of, but they don't really
We'd
live
have to.
in our community. I mean, if they would say hi, then yes, but
The ones left would have to start making stop motions like I could see something working, but I don't think it would ever work because no one would ever make it on time, that kind of thing. But like let's say each stop motionist, let's say there's 10, let's say each stop motionist had to make a stop motion every 10 weeks. So like, well, this guy puts out a stop motion this week, this guy puts out a stop motion this week, this guy puts out a stop motion that week. So you have like 10 weeks to do it, and then you put it out, and each one, and the new one comes out from every channel each week. That would be impossible to organize.
yeah.
But if we ever want it to be back, we have to do something. If we really care about bringing it and making it alive and well, because like let's say us guys, we're all stop motionists, and we're still doing stop motion, but we started a podcast because we can't create them that regularly, and we still want to be able to have a presence
I'm
on
here,
here.
everybody. I'm here, right here. I'm
Yeah,
not dead. I'm
yeah,
here. I just am lazy, so I don't make stop motions. Just kidding.
yeah,
It's just it takes forever because my scripts are
yeah.
massive. I just start writing and I can't stop writing. And then pretty soon it's like, how am I gonna do that?
And then pretty soon it's like, how am I going to start writing again?
Well, I get like to the middle of a stop motion and then I come up with another idea. And then it's like,
Hmm.
dang it.
This one's way cooler.
That's what happens. And then I come up with another idea and then it's like a whole year later, it's like, ah,
It takes commitment to do stop
you have
motion.
to have the metal.
Yeah. So, all right, now for a little bit of Self-promotion.
Shameless.
So what is this? You may ask. Well, basically, we're going to promote and tell you a little bit of what we have planned for personal channels. So,
Really?
Seismic, why don't you go first?
Well, whatever I say, don't take it to heart because I change ideas every week. Boy. um, I was
What is
making
your
this.
next?
Well, I was making this one. Like it was like kind of a sequel to The Last Bounty. But that's stopped. But I think I'm gonna continue it. And then I was also planning this other one. It's kind of different. I don't know if I'll make it, but it's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a really big battle, but there's gonna be a cool story. I definitely want to do a big battle with a story in it sometime, because a lot of my stop motions now have a lot of talking and not a lot of fighting or action. So I want to switch that.
Hey, Slavers of Ryloth had a lot of action.
Yeah, 2 scenes of action, but that was like 5 minutes, 2 minutes each, so probably 4 minutes of action of 13. But what are some of the other ideas I had?
Maybe
That's about it. I come up with ideas every week, so if you need ideas, contact me.
for me, I am planning a new series at the
Ooh.
moment, but don't hold me to that.
Yeah, me neither.
But
Don't hold any of us to
and its
anything.
name will be released first on this podcast. I call it Star Wars Infection. Died of shock. All right.
I did
This
die.
film is going to be about a group of clones, a Rhodian scientist, and one terrifying villain. I will be releasing a teaser in the before the year is over. There will be a teaser for it. Like that.
Sweet, man.
There's your inspiration,
All
Rocky.
All right, now, all right, Bryce. Oh yeah, now I have all these people on my back that watch this podcast. All right, Bryce, why don't you tell us about your future films?
Well, it's not a feature film. It's continuing
Future.
Future
mode
films.
and
All right, so
it's.
Vote and
I
Part 2.
think it's going to be around 10 minutes long, maybe. And
Ooh.
yeah, it's still going to continue. My and go and a squad. To everybody who hasn't watched it, you should go watch it.
I put
It's
a
not
link.
that good.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna lie, Bryce. Tell him I put a link. But
No, who cares?
All right. So okay, I think.
Wait, actually, yeah, that and a few more shorts.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about the same for me. All right.
Whoa.
All right. So, okay, I think we have reached the end of our little podcasting session. As always, I thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to leave a random comment in the comment section below. It can be anything from, do you like Darth Maul, to what size is your left shoe? All right. Thanks for watching. And remember, stop motion can be an art, an outlet, a friendship, or anything you want it to be. So, yeah, and subscribe.
Hug.
Yeah, subscribe to get a
Subscribe
hug.
to enlist in the Imperial Army today, or however that goes.
That's my line! How dare you steal my line?
Yeah.